let's go. So this is our goal, is to get the #1 ranked team. Be the #1 rated team. What did I just get? A notification about onto it. No, I didn't get a notification. Never mind, I thought it was a notification. Let's see. Umpires, balls, and strikes are variable. Okay. Let's see. Wow, they dropped it as soon as I win. This'll be fun. This will be definitely most fun because it's a. Oh man. Huh.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Did I get a win again? Did I get another cheap win? No, I didn't. You scumbag. You're a little scumbag. Okay, let's go to my Andrew Haryoung this time. Let's go to Andrew Haryoung, Pirate shortstop. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Let me see that challenge of the week. Yeah, I was gonna play, but if that's gonna happen again, I'm not gonna risk it. Cause that's I'm not gonna be #1 if that guy is going to do. Oh, baby. Heck nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's Bose. I'll die. I'll die. Never mind. Do you guys want to see me play my customly made franchise? Screw it, I want to do my customly made franchise. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. This is a attempt to be funny. We're gonna submit these though. we're gonna submit up to now, which is today is the 15th, so we will submit through this date. ', come on, you guys can't y'all keep getting injuries. 10 hours to eternity later. Let's see how many people actually see my text that I sent them. I decided not to send it to faster later. Let's see how many people seen it in Messenger, and everyone sees not seen it, and of course Dalton won't see it, because he's a little restriction. You guys are whacked out, yep. This is gonna take a long time if it keeps on. Oh my lord. Oh my. was a lot of submitting we had to do, but boy, was that fun.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the White Sox 7-0. The Tampa Bay Rays had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-3. In other Rays news, starting pitcher Nathan Eovaldi has been recalled from the major leagues from AAA. The Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. The Boston Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 12-4. The Tribe combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-1. The Diamondbacks cracked 14 hits overall as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-0. The Seattle Mariners cracked 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-6. Luke Gregerson earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 2-1. The Marlins completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-0. In other Marlins news, Jeff Locke reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Braves completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Chicago Cubs hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-5. In other Mets news, starting pitcher Seth Lugo will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He is dealing with a bruised arm. Also in Cubs news, starting pitcher number 45 has been waived by the organization. The Rockies pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-5. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-6. The Reds brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 3-1. The Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-7. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
while the Brewers are settling down in dead last. And the Reds are not too far behind. Cardinals, then you got the Pirates, and you got the Cubs, who are set for second right now. And they've won 2, they've lost 2, they've won 2. National League West, Dodgers over the Rockies, Giants, Diamondbacks, and Padres. And then the National League wild card, Marlins and Pirates and Cubs are all tied. And then you got the Rockies, Giants, Mets, Diamondbacks, Braves, Phillies, Reds, Padres, Brew Crew are all back there. And they got the Red Sox 4 games up on the Rays. Indians are leading their division, and the White Sox are slowly crippling to die, and then the Angels are running rampant, and then the Rays and Astros are the 2 wild cards. And the Blue Jays, the Mariners, the Orioles, everyone's getting shafted to the death of them. And the Nationals are the winner, leading their division by 7 games. 7, 2.5, 2.5, 4, 18.5. Oh my lord. So actually the American League Central is the worst division to be in if you're a number 2 team. Because the Royals are getting their butts handed to them. I'll be back after using that. Royals are getting their butts handed to them. That is funny. Don't go in the fruit. Let's see if I get any watchers. I got 0 watchers. That's funny. Turn the light off, my bad. My bad. Okay, so actually the worst place to be is if you're not the Indians. Because you're just steamrolling over everybody. Royals and Tigers should not be this bad. Who's the first ranked team? Of course the Cubs will be the first ranked team. Yeah, jerks. Now I'm gonna do my pitchers that I think should win. So let's go to our first game. Oh, Baltimore leads Steelers. That sucks. Get to these games. Okay, let's get this party on the road, eh? Mariners and Twins. Oh, that's what I was looking for. This is it. Corey Kluber, of course, is going to win this. Of course, he's going to win this. The 39-28 Dodgers are facing the best win team in the league at 47-18, and that is the Indians. Ouch! Someone's gonna get killed very badly, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hit hard on the ground at first. Santana's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Standing in, Justin Turner comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez moving to his right on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop Corey Seager.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Gonzalez is up with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Peterson looks up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. Number 11 for him on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Center fielder Tyler Naquin.
Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Puig looking up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Chris Colabello. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gutierrez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's turned the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting.
Left
The ball's
fielder number
away.
23.
He stays with it and just flipped it over the shortstop's head.
Brantley.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw, a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's your first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Indians line up offensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Puig onto the home run porch and gone.
That's not even fair.
A solo solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion.
You idiots. I'm going to submit the rest of the game. I don't care. That was lethal. That was so freaking lethal. Oh my lord. 2 freaking home runs, and next thing you know they're dead. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And Kippen just hit a third. He hit his third too. You gotta be kidding me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me here. You're killing me. You're killing me. That was so dirty. He just did him dirty, man. If Kipnis has another one, I want to freaking cry. Oh, thank God. Kipnis didn't get a chance to hit the 4th home run. That would have been bold. Oh, no. Cooper's going down. Cooper's going down for real. Oh, thank God they beat him. That would have been funny if he got his 4th home run. Oh, no. Here comes the... Oh. It's 11. Oh, and they finally hit off Cooper finally loses his whole no-earned run game. He finally lost his no-earned run game. Like, I highly doubt that's thunder at this time of night. I'm joking, it's dead. Get the jokes. I'm trying to be joking here.
Now pitching.
Set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Tribe hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Corey Kluber earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kenta Maeda was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
You're crazy, man. That's not funny. That was funny, man. That was too funny. Too shady. Draymond Green got the Slim Shady intellect. The Slim Shady intercourse. Slim Shady Scope Records. Let's go, boys. Let's get this party started, brother. Oh, hell yeah. could care less. Yeah, right now the ranked servers are a bit spotty if you have just joined me. If you don't join me, that's alright. I don't care. I could care less. Really, I'm a carefree person. On YouTube, I am at least not in the rule.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Stubbs coming on. It's in there, though, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now, and his average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcome hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
Gene Segura standing in. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Dyson off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Grounded back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2, and all of a sudden you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves. Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's
ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Past history with Phil Hughes. He's got 8 hits in 22 tries. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jimenez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. The Twins coming up. No score. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowing a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1.4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
Mike Freeman is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 6.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder Eddie Rosario.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game in my eyes because the weekend is right around the corner here on this Thursday game. But you lose the first game, and then you win the next 2, and then you sit here on Thursday. If you win today, man, you're going to the weekend feeling really good and really confident.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding in, Brian Dozier. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from Minneapolis following this. Here's Leonis Martin. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Leonis Martin.
first offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 264 is average entering play, 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 from Hughes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Miguel Sano, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Miguel Sano.
Ball 1. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, 2 for 3. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Ready now, Ben Paulson. He went deep last night twice. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dyson racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Seager is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Smiley comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Chris Jimenez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Twins are out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for
Gene
Seattle.
Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. First pitch coming. Here it is. Robinson Cano will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left, and Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Stubbs. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. High in the air out to center field. Stubbs is there. And the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Twins lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Striding in once again, Drew Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Dyson to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now
Here's Miguel Sano.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Smiley's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. We played 3 full. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Steps into the box.
Leading off for the Mariners,
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Taylor Motter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming now from Hughes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco is there, and the side is retired. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. He's got a 3-1 lead. Into the box now, Ben Paulson.
Leading off the
He
fourth
smacked a
Twins,
triple and later scored his
designated
first
hitter,
time around.
Number 50.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Dyson comes on now, and he has it 1 down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. A changeup over the inside corner. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Dribbled up the line. Seager has to hurry. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and it's still 3-1. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. What a flip for 1. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they'll be forced to settle for just the 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And that misses inside 1-0.
1st and 3rd, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. (1-1) on the way from Hughes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 from Hughes. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Kepler is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in, Mike Freeman. He hit a sac fly earlier. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-2 count. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Chris Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and he is in there.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Now here comes the Mariner skipper out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chris Heston is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chris Heston.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
do we even bother? Oh.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to short. This could be two. Cano for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Men on third with 2 down. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
The batter, designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
So striding forward now, Ben Paulson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that misses. 2 and 1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Kepler.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Forget that boy. Forget that boy. Okay, so they selected NSC and South. So that's 2 votes north and 2 votes south. When this gets over with, I will leave.
Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The runner scores from second. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 6 and the Mariners 1. Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
After this game gets done, we're going to
and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Those servers aren't going to be back.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Server status.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taylor Motter is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Line drive to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Let me see what the... If I get Tina, I won't.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
That is bull. That is
ready to deliver the 1-2.
That is
hit back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail 6-1.
They don't know. Demons saying, I am not a demon. That is far from.
Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Drilled down the line. Seager fields it cleanly. No problem here. One away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
I'm about to get, if I get roasted,
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Jimenez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
That Boston, stop going nuts.
Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Gerard Dyson.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Dozier ranging into the outfield, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Buxton looks up. Gone! Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Number 296 in his career. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
100,000 million.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 6 and the Mariners 2.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Rosario.
And a ball 1-0. This is in the air out to right. Cruz moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Drew Stubbs.
1 gone now for the center fielder, Drew Stubbs. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yeah, I can hear it, yeah.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Lined hard to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Michael Tonkin enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's a look at our line score, showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. Into the box now, Mike Freeman. He hit a sac fly earlier. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Humpty Dumpty, man. Why? You killed Humpty.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Buxton makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Taylor Motter steps into the box. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
2 out with the man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stubbs shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail here at 6-2. At the plate, a no. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Into the box, Ben Paulson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Max Kepler waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. One 0 count. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Cano in the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it 6-2. Glenn Perkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Glenn
In now, Carlos Ruiz. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a dive to first. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One and 0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here, and a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2 towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. For his career in this matchup, 1 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And the victory would be for Phil Hughes if the score holds where it is. Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that's why you grind out every at bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll snap one over to first, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit. When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 6-2 the final total today. Phil Hughes takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Drew Smyly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Philip Hughes. His record is now 2-5. The save to Phil Hughes. The loss goes to Drew Smiley, just his 5th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Okay, that's how the line this string, guys. Sorry for that. I had to go. Peace out and stay classy, y'all. Hashtag don't die.